Thank you. Now, what is agile? Yeah, very common term nowadays. Everywhere they're speaking about agile. Even in TOGAF, they have been speaking agility with TOGAF. Yeah. Now, I'd like to know, what do you understand by agile?
Agile is a overall, and in the word agile is kind of more of a flexibility or a kind of that's what agile kind of thing. But from a software development perspective, you kind of more of developing in small bits and pieces and breaking down the entire value proposition into smaller chunks and delivering it based on the
Correct.
value addition.
Correct.
Concept.
And yeah, and agile has played a very important because it has made fast software development faster, delivery faster. Yeah, and you can work at the so many things. Better responsiveness to change, value driven, and so many benefits. Correct. Now, if you look at agile in TOGAF, you can start not like maybe from the beginning there has to be, you have to work out agility into TOGAF. Yeah. Now the question is, which phase you think TOGAF standard aligns to agile software development? Which phase?
It can be applied from the starting A stage and start.
Once again,
Sorry.
TOGAF standard aligning to agile software development.
It will be from after D, if you ask me, officially for development. But correct. Overall, the concept of agile can be applicable from the beginning itself.
From the beginning, you're right. I agree with you. Yeah, but if you look at phase G, and I believe that is the phase. TOGAF standard aligns to agile software development in phase G because that is where we do so much of developments. Yeah, and practically speaking, we may start doing even in phase F. Correct. Yeah, but if you look at that, before, for example, implementation, there will be development, there will be testing, there will be all those things. Yeah, so as far as agile concerned, the standard aligns to agile software development in phase G. Correct?
No, but how do you say that actually? I'm trying to understand. How do you say that actually? Could you elaborate a little if you won't mind?
Sure. Now, when you do an implementation, what all things you carry out? For example, you are preparing for implementation. In preparation to that, there will be testing work. There will be software development work, right? There will be what else? Yeah. So many things which you carry out. Right. So keeping that in mind, so agile, the TOGAF standard, if they ask me which phase does it align to software development, it is phase G, because that is where we do all the development before implementation. Yeah. And the project and the portfolio teams also start working there. So that is a common point, or phase G is where you can find all this thing combining, and that is where you can say TOGAF standard aligned to software development. Yeah. So nothing else.
The word software development is very important here. Otherwise, overall it aligns, but when it comes to development, it is from the phase G.
It is a phase. Correct. Why I'm emphasizing that is because in the question paper, regularly they're asking this question.
Okay.
Yeah, regularly they're asking this question in level 1. Even the question paper we have, it is there. And even in the main paper, they ask you the same question.
Okay, I understood.
Okay, yeah, that's why. Okay, yeah. So otherwise, like you said, from the beginning, you can work out agile in some or the other way. Okay, so that can be done. So that's one thing. Now, I'm getting into the question paper. Now, I want to tell you this one. All the topics for level 1 is completed. Yeah, I haven't left any single topic. So any question you get will be from the topic which I covered for you.
Got it.
Getting it? Yeah, you won't get any question, 99%, any question outside of what I covered for you. Yeah. So now what we need to do is practice the questions. So here we go. This is the old format. Yeah. So for practice, I'll do this. After that, I'll tell you the new format of the question paper and how to do it. Okay.
Okay. Sounds
good. Shall we practice few questions? Can you see on the screen?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So here we go. Can you read question number 1 and see if we can answer that?
Okay. Which of the following phase includes obtaining approval of a stakeholders for architectural work? It will be okay. Business architect preliminary. No, it won't be there. And multiple answers can be selected, correct?
No, no, no. Level 1, you have only one answer. Even in level 2, you can choose only one answer. Okay.
Okay. So which of the following phases includes obtaining approval of for this statement of architecture work? Okay, it's phase A.
Phase A, the right answer. Very good job. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Very good. Now, please remember, this is the normal format of a question. However, in TOGAF 10, one or two questions, even the diagram is a new format.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Question number 2, if you can answer that.
Which section of the TOGAF architecture principle template describes the requirement for carrying out the principle? Which section of TOGAF architecture principle template describes the requirement for carrying out the principles in Is it requirements?
Okay. Right answer is implications.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So this one you have to go through the principles chapter. You'll be able to answer it. Okay.
Okay, I'll make a note
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
because
If you remember one particular topic where we covered every principle will have a name, statement, rational, implication. Yeah. So it is under that. Okay. So because which section of the TOGAF architecture principle template describe the requirement, it is implication.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. So that you to go through that. No problem. Next one, 3.
Which aiding phase triggered by the request for architecture work generated by enterprise. It's once again phase A, architectural vision.
That is the right answer because of request for work, what is triggered is the next phase. Correct?
Correct. Correct.
Very good. Next one. Yeah.
The
4.
TOGAF architectural framework describes DAS as a type of artifact which shows the relationship of a thing. Logs, catalog, diagram, matrix, deliverables. Deliverables as a type of artifacts which shows the building blocks as a type of
Well, it's talking about relationship of things.
relationship is more of a diagram describes.
If you remember, we covered something called, no, we haven't covered that actually. Yeah. No, we haven't covered that. Okay, yeah. So it is showing, now if you remember the artifact, artifact is categorized into 3, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Document.
Not document. First one is catalog.
Sorry, catalogs, yeah.
Matrices and diagrams.
Correct, correct.
Yeah. What is a catalog? You know that list of things.
Yeah. It's a list of things here.
Correct. What is a diagram? You know, it's a diagram. Now,
correct. I know that, yeah.
Matrix shows a relationship between 2 things. Okay.
You mentioned it, but I remember that actually. Correct. Matrix
Okay.
as a type of artificial relation. Yeah, sorry. This is once again framework. Okay,
okay. Next one. Yeah. This one is not required. This 9.2 questions, I'm not getting into it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next one. 6.
TOGAF describes which one of the following as a structure of a component, the interrelationship, the principles guiding the design and evolution over a time. That is architecture.
Architecture, the right answer. Very good job. Excellent job. Yeah. Now, Set of reference material for establishing architecture function. Now, set of reference material is basically capability framework.
Contour or
No.
framework, either one of them.
No, capability framework.
Yeah, the capability framework. Yeah.
Okay, now, normally you won't get that. Now, next one, 8.
Which EDM phase is the first phase of architecture development cycle? Define the scope and identify stakeholders. It's A.
Is the right answer. No. First phase of the architecture development cycle is?
That's preliminary phase.
No, not
But
preliminary.
define the scope and identify. Okay, probably it's A, preliminary phase.
Not preliminary phase, because remember, first phase of the development cycle is A.
Oh, development cycle. Sorry. I missed out the word development there. Then it should be it's a H, the architectural change management.
No.
From there, actually, the actual development starts.
No. Architecture development, you start from phase A, correct?
Correct.
Here, they're not talking about software development. They're talking about architecture development, got it?
Okay, then phase A.
Phase A, got it? Yeah. And second one, if you look at that, define the scope. You don't define the scope in the preliminary phase. You
It's
agree on the
defined
scope.
already in the preliminary.
So
Yeah.
define, no, that is agree on the scope. Yeah. So they will
Okay.
specifically mention the word agree on the scope is preliminary. Defining the scope is phase A. Got it?
Got it. Okay, the
Third
filling with the
one.
words, I have to be careful.
Yeah, TOGAF, one more thing is two things. One with the words, and second one, what to call the what did I tell you? All the techniques.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any question speaks about some particular techniques, could be a good answer. Okay. Now, if you remember, which phase do you identify stakeholders? Preliminary phase, you're not sure about all
No, it's
stakeholders.
phase A. Yeah, you're right.
You see?
I was there right first and later
Yeah.
changed the question answer.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Next one. Yeah.
Okay, which section of architecture repository holds template for architectural deliverables? I know this. Architectural metamod. Which section of the architectural repository? Okay, repository holds a template for architectural deliverables. Okay. Standard information base, governance log, reference library, architecture capability. It's a reference library.
That is the right answer. Very good. Very good. Next one, question 10.
According to TOGAF, which of the following best describes how the enterprise continuum is used in organization and developing an architecture? It is used. Which of the following best describes the? Okay, it is used to structure reusable architecture and solution assets. Yeah, it is used to coordinate. No, it is used to provide a system of continuous monitoring. No, it is used to identify them, understand the business requirement. No, it is used to describe how the architecture addresses stakeholder concern. No, it is used to structure reusable architecture and solution assets.
That
First
is
one.
right answer. Very good. Excellent job. Very good. Next one.
According to TOGAF,
11, yeah.
which of the following is a true and guideline for and technique? Following is which of the following is a true about guidelines and techniques? Okay. Techniques support specific tasks with ADM. The guidance helps to adopt ADM to deal with the different scenarios. Guidelines support specific tasks. And technique supports specific task. Guideline. Okay, guidelines support specific tasks. No, guidelines and techniques are described in document. Describes the general set of rules and guidelines for the architecture being developed. Okay, guidelines and techniques are described in. Okay, I think it's D.
No, not really. Now, if you remember guidelines and techniques, what is a guideline? What is a technique?
Technique is a method of doing. Guidelines is a kind of overall way or set of rules or a set of the process. It sets a kind of process to follow. Then it's little confusing between all those things. They're jumbled. Knowingly, they're playing with the
Yeah, words. Right.
technique support specific task with ADM, while
That is true,
guidelines
actually.
helps to adopt the ADM to deal with different scenarios. Okay, like guidelines support specific task. No, I think it's A then.
Hey, the right answer. Very good job. Because techniques are specifically, it is a way of doing something, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, specific way of doing something. Now, the
Mm.
technique support specific. Now, one more thing I told you, both the guidelines and techniques in TOGAF is basically specific about ADM. Getting it? Generally, if you say guideline, there are so many things I can call a guideline. Yeah. So
Correct.
here, guidelines and technique, they are specifically focused on the ADM. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. 12.
Yeah, we need to do some homework. Looks like actually they're kind of really playing with the words.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Now with practice, we can no problem.
Correct. Which section of architectural repository describes the architectural framework used by the enterprise? Which section of architectural repository describes the architectural framework? Okay, describes the framework. Okay, I think it meta model.
Not exactly. Try again.
Governance
Yeah,
norms.
no, meta model is the right answer. That's the right answer. Yes. Very good.
Describes the
Yeah, that's the right answer. Yeah. Well, meta model describe the framework in use. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you. Next one. 13. Oh, this we haven't. See if we can answer this.
Okay, TOGAF uses the version number conversion to identify baseline and target architecture definition. Which version number in this convention indicates the high level outline of the architecture? High level outline. I think it's 1.0 version A 1.
Not exactly. Try again.
Is it high level outline is not exactly finalized, correct?
Right.
Is it the
That's right.
document?
Yeah.
Is that correct understanding?
Yes. Yes. You're right.
Then it's E.
E is the right answer. Very good job. Because TOGAF uses version numbering convention to add a baseline, and which version number in this convention indicates high level outline is 0.1. Yeah.
Okay.
Formally reviewed is version 1. Got it?
Oh, that those words actually I was
Words
not
are
sure
very
of.
important. Yeah. If it says formally reviewed, means you know which is formally
Correct.
reviewed.
It's
Phase
one
B
for kind of a
uncompleted.
stable
Yeah.
version.
Correct. Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Otherwise, high level outline is 0.1. Got it?
Got it. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
They will ask you only between version 1 and 0.1. Got it? Nothing else.
Got it. Understood.
Next one.
Which of the following best describes architectural vision document? This is this one. A description of individual changes, increment showing progression from the baseline to the target action. Vision best describes the architectural vision document. A detailed schedule of implementation of the target architecture. A high-level description of the baseline and the target action. A joint agreement between the development team and the sponsor of the delivery. And quality of them. Joint agreement between the development team. A set of rules and guidelines to support fulfilling the mission of organization. A high-level description. Set of rules. Vision. Which of the following describes the vision document? It is not a statement, vision statement. Okay. So okay, I think a joint agreement and development demand is also deliverable. Detailed schedule of description of individual changes increment showing progress. I think the description of individual changes increment showing the progress from baseline to target vision document. But the sponsor will have to be agreed anyway.
No.
So it could be joint agreement between the development and
Okay, now, remember one thing, the question is about architecture vision.
yeah.
Yeah. What is architecture vision about?
It's a kind of it shows the where the organization has to kind of head from the current state to the actual aspirational view of the
Aspirational,
application.
correct.
Yeah.
If I'm creating an architecture, what is my aspiration? What is it that I have in my mind? That is aspirational.
Correct.
Right. Now, if you look at the architecture vision document, it speaks basically about the baseline, the target architecture, and the aspirational. Got it? Target is
And
basically
map
aspiration.
and how do I
Yeah. Got it? So please
Mm.
remember, architecture vision is about the baseline and target primarily. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is focused on the architecture.
Yeah.
Getting it? And the statement of work is basically about scope and approach.
Correct. Correct.
Got it? So
So
which
it's
answer here?
A.
Not A. Not A. Not A.
Oh, then C, the high level
C
description.
is the right answer. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But they don't use the word aspiration here.
Yeah, correct. Yeah,
Trying to
that's
play with
also true.
me.
Yeah. No, sometimes they give that also.
Okay. Which
15.
one of the following is an objective of preliminary phase of ADM to define a baseline architecture for this cycle of ADM, to define an application system for target architecture, define an application system, to define a framework and methodology to be used, to define a relevant stakeholders, to define a prioritize package, define a baseline architecture for this. Okay, it's kind of to define a baseline architecture or
No.
application
What is the
system.
object? Okay, now remember, what all we do in the preliminary phase? Is there anything mentioned here?
We prepare the request for our architectural work,
Okay.
and also kind of agree on the scope,
Correct.
and also we will recognize the stakeholders, and set the ball rolling for further subsequent also frame the architectural governance team.
Okay, yeah, correct. Yeah, now from the answers given here, some of the things they ask indirectly. For example, which phase do you decide on the framework?
Which
phase you decide on the framework?
I think it's stage A.
Not A, because if you don't decide on TOGAF architecture framework in preliminary phase,
okay,
how do you plan for that?
Yeah, it's preliminary
phase.
Architecture.
Getting it? Yeah. So defining the framework and methodology to be used, I do that in preliminary phase. That is how I start planning.
Correct.
Got it? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
The next one, this one.
The architectural landscape is divided into 3 levels, which are capability, segment, and capability. Okay. Segments, I know. The other one is based on solutions, the strategic.
Strategic, very good, right answer. Because strategic, segment, and capability, correct?
Correct.
17.
Which of the following base describes a TOGAF technical reference model? Technical reference model is a data model. This is not data, this is a technical one. And it is the first specific, it is example of common system architecture foundation which more specific architecture model of application components and Technical reference model. I think it's D.
Okay,
So technical reference model they're saying.
right.
So it's not related to data
No, no,
model or data.
no.
That's part of data architecture.
No, if you remember, we covered two reference model referred by given by open group. Yeah, TOGAF has given us two reference models. First one is TRM, second one is ARM.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, TRM. I remember that.
TRM is about now. Go through that and find out which is basically talking about TRM.
Yeah, they're talking about TRM here.
Correct. Yeah.
But and the other one is CSM, correct? CSA, the CS common system.
No. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Other one is no. Other one is called AAARM, which is example of common system. Yeah.
Correct.
TRM is an example of
common system architecture.
not common system.
Sorry.
TRM is very basic.
Yeah, it's a detail. No, it's a detail. No. It's a foundation architecture.
Foundation. That is the right answer. Yes. Yes. Very good.
See, okay. I have really not doing well.
Yeah.
I'm failing this test.
No, what I'm worried is if you delay too much for exam, you'll forget it. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we should practice 2-3 times. We should practice and you should take your exam. Okay. Next one, 18.
Yeah. And I'll make the payment. I need also to book the test from your side actually because
yeah, correct. We'll do that.
Yeah. Which document is sent from sponsoring organization to EA team to trigger a new cycle of ADM? It's a architectural requirement document, architectural definition document, statement of architectural work, request for architectural work, architectural vision. It's request for architectural work. D.
Very good. Excellent.
According to TOGAF, which one of the following defines general rules and guidelines for use of assets across the enterprise? Business scenario assets. Which one of the following defines general guidelines? It's architectural principles.
That is the right answer. Very good. 20.
Which of the following statement best describes the purpose of enterprise architecture? To allow an enterprise to exploit the latest trends and technology to enable the CIO to make effective control of the business units across enterprise, to ensure compliance on an enterprise, to cooperate auditing node, to optimize the enterprise into an environment that is responsive to the businesses, to provide a set of standards that all actors must adhere to meet. Okay, it's D, the optimize the enterprise into environment that is responsive to the business needs.
That is the right answer. Very good job. Excellent job. Okay, so little bit practice you can do. Now, please remember, answer is given below that. Okay. Next one, day 2. Yeah, question number 1.
Okay, which EDM phase are gap analysis results? Gap analysis results from the earlier phase consolidated. It's G, phase H.
Phase H is change management.
No, phase H is
change management. Where do you consolidate everything? Where do you consolidate?
A, B, C, D. Then it's is it F?
No, phase C. If you remember.
1 second, I'm writing the actual picture. Yes, phase C. That's the exact opposite. Yes, you're right. Phase C. E. Sorry.
Yeah, because that is where you consolidate everything.
Correct. I totally remember, but I didn't get the exact opposite letter what in the circle.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
A to E is the center. Yeah, thank you. I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Which phase of the characters I have to remember? I don't remember.
Yeah, correct. Yes.
Which phase of the ADM has a goal to ensure that the architecture achieves its original target business value, it's implementation governance, architectural change management. One second, which phase of ADM has a goal to ensure that the architecture achieves the goal? It's original. Okay, basically they do the gap analysis again and check it out. So basically implementation, governance, and no, it's architectural change management where you
Change
review it.
management is the right answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Very good. Next one.
Which of the following best describes architectural compliance review? Okay. A review of the review of the ability to share information services, the review of a plan for transforming the enterprise. Compliance review is architecture review of architecture projects against established criteria and business objectives. Review to identify the variation between the baseline and target architecture. Compliance review. Okay, review to readiness of the organization to and compliance review. Readiness is different. I didn't see which review of architectural projects. We to identify the variation between. I think it's D or C. It's one of it actually. It's kind of both are having a similar kind of meaning, I feel. One second, I'll still, which of the following best describes architecture? Complaints review. Complaints reviews architecture. You already have it, and you're trying to review. So it's you're trying to identify a variation between the baseline and target architecture. Project architecture project. I think it's D.
Okay. Variation
Is it right?
between base. No, that's not right. You don't do a compliance to identify the variation.
Okay.
Yeah. Compliance means compliance with something, correct? Complying with something. Yeah. It
Correct.
is not
So based
variation.
criteria and business objectives.
Yeah. Variation, I believe, is gap analysis, correct?
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Is
which
it
is
C?
C is the right answer.
Ah,
Got it? Yeah. So always know the difference. Okay.
yeah, but
Yeah.
okay.
With
That is a
practice,
gap analysis, correct? The D.
right. Yes. Yes. Okay. So
Okay.
once you practice few times, you'll be able to know because
Yeah, I'm just
first time you're doing it. Okay. Next one.
which one of the following describes a key objective of the technology architecture phase? Okay, to define a solution architecture needed to support the application architecture. Okay, to transform application components into a set of technical components, to define a transition architecture needed to achieve a target architecture, to develop a migration plan to deliver incremental capability, to select a set of technology products that will form the basic for a solution architecture. Which one of the following best describes the key objective of technology architecture? Select a technology product that will define the solution architecture. I think it's E, to select a set of technology product that will form the basic
No,
for solution architecture.
no.
Then
Objective
A,
of defined solution architect support the app. No, that's not true.
which of the following best describes the objective of technology architecture
Yeah.
phase?
Yes. This is actually a tough question, actually, and everybody makes a mistake in this question. Yeah, the right answer is B.
Transform application components into set of. Oh, I didn't know this. Okay, let me make a note. I'm just making a note.
Okay, I'm hoping you won't get that. Now, 5.
No, I now you're telling me I should be prepared for it.
Yeah, no, all this, if you brush up twice, you'll be able to do it.
Okay, I'll do more. Definitely more. Give time. Now it's no more excuse. According to the TOGAF, which of the following best describes the concept of architectural governance? Okay. If we, according to TOGAF, which of the following best describes the concept of, okay. A framework for operation and change duty, practice by which enterprise architecture are controlled from the enterprise perspective. Okay, mechanic for cataloging on the test to ensure the enterprise architecture method to detailing an organization terms.
Yeah.
I think it's B.
Which is a D, right?
B.
According to which of the not right. Try again.
Mechanic test to ensure a framework for
No,
operation.
no, tell me, what exactly is governance? Governance is?
Governance is kind of setting a
No, no.
kind of
If you remember the
checks and
definition,
balance.
no. If you remember the definition, what we covered, what is the answer you gave? D, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the answer you get? D. And that's not the
No,
right.
not D. B.
Which one?
B.
B for Bravo. Okay,
Yeah.
that is the right answer. Yes, because governance is basically as per TOGAF, managing, controlling. It's a practice by which manage and control.
Correct.
Correct. So that's the right answer. Okay. So please remember the definition. They'll ask you surely about governance. 3 questions.
Okay.
Okay. Now, next one. 6.
Creating views of a particular architecture. When creating views of a particular architecture, what does TOGAF recommends as a first step? Perform the premises design and address on stakeholder concern. Creating a views. Okay.
Now, if you remember,
No, 1 second, sorry. It's really nice question. Just a second, sorry.
yeah.
What does TOGAF recommends to develop views of a target architecture first, or either B or D? I'm just a little confused, so I'm just reading those things twice, actually.
No, I want to give you a clue. If you
Yeah.
remember, phase B, there are steps, right?
Correct.
All the steps 1 to what is the first step, step 2, step 3, we covered that, right? So
Correct.
B, C, and D, they have the same steps. Now, this question, what they're asking is about that step.
Yeah, that's right. So basically, viewpoint to when creating a views of a particular architecture, what does the TOGAF recommends as a first step? Perform a gap analysis. First, I think, no, that is third step, I know. Third step or fourth step, I know. And should completeness of view. I think it's D.
D, develop the view. Not right. That is not the first step. Okay, just a moment.
Okay, no, it's E. Refer to the existing viewpoint library to determine if there is any existing viewpoint which can be reused.
That is the right answer. Very good.
Yeah, kind
No.
of. You have to
Yeah.
look into the existing systems, correct? Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. First step. Okay. Very good. Next one. 7.
Which of the following architecture in the architectural continuum
Hmm.
contains the most reusable architectural elements? I know this. Foundation of a common system architecture, organization specific architecture. Which of the following architecture is the architecture content the most used? Common system architectures, organization specific architecture, industry architecture. It is generic architectures or foundation architecture. Yeah, those two can be seen. It's I think it's E, generic architectures.
Generic. Now, if you remember
Or D. Hmm.
enterprise continuum doesn't have anything called generic architecture.
Foundation then. D.
Foundation is the right answer. Okay, so go by
Yeah.
that. Always what TOGAF said. Now, foundation, then common system, then the industry, then organization. Right?
Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
enterprise continuum, there's nothing called generic. Okay, we call that generic. Foundation is generic, but no name given as generic. Got it?
Yeah. Those nomenclature. Yes, it is
Yeah.
important.
8. Yeah.
TOGAF describes the role of an architectural contract. Role of an architectural contract as a plan to ensure that the architectural information is communicated to the right stakeholders. No? A trigger of a new cycle of ADM, architectural contract. No? A agreement between the developers and the sponsors about the architectural design deliverables. A timeline for showing the progress of a baseline architecture together. A set of general rules and guidelines to support the development of enterprise architecture contract. I think it's a agreement between the development. No, it's E.
Mm. To contract a set of general. No, contract is not a rule. Correct.
General, no, it's not a rule. A plan to ensure that architecture information is communicated. No, a trigger of agreement between the development and sponsor, developers and sponsors about the timeline showing the progress of business. The timeline is part of it. I know that.
Now, first tell me, what is a contract basically? Contract is between who?
Contract is a kind of agreement between two things.
Agreement between two parties. Correct.
Yeah, so there's a C. It's looks
C is
like,
the
but
right.
developers won't be signing that contract
No,
or involved in the
no.
contract yet.
Between the developers and the sponsors about the developers means architecture organization.
Okay, they are also considered as developers.
No. Please remember when they say developers, we think about software developers.
Correct.
It is not. Developers here, they're talking about architecture developers.
Oh,
Got it? Yeah.
then it is C. Yeah.
C is the
Got
right
it.
answer.
I was thinking of
Software.
the
Correct.
development team already.
Yeah, correct. Okay, next one.
Complete the sentence. The requirement management phase addresses and resolves the requirements between the EDM phases. Central process which prioritize the requirement for other EDM phases. Okay, is used to dispose of the resolved requirements. You know, so requirement phases. Complete the sentence requirement phase. Stores requirement and the flow. Yes. It's all of the above. E.
Not.
Once the requirement phase
No.
address and resolves.
Yeah, if you remember, I told you requirement management does only 3 things.
Okay.
Requirement management does only 3. One, they address it, take your requirement. Second one, they store it and deliver it to you when required.
Correct.
They may not mention everything, maybe sometime in part.
Is this correct then? Which E is the correct?
No, all of them. No, not at all.
I think then D.
D is the right answer. Very good. Because store the requirements and manages the flow into a relevant AD phase, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now next one, 10.
I'm taking the very generic approach. I have to be more specific related to TOGAF. Which one of the point best describes the purpose of a compliance review? Provides high-level overview of a deliverables. Compliance is basically review actually to find the deviations. Basically, provide a high-level overview of a deliverable, which is just to provide the correct information at the right time. In architecture cycle during the implementation governance phase, Check the deliverable projects are meeting the requirements. Charge progression based on implement facing from the architecture board of the state assessment. I think it's C. Review checks basically that deliverable projects are meeting the requirements.
See the right answer. Very good. Very good. Next 11.
Which of the following best describes the purpose of gap analysis technique? To catch the error in the project of to guide the decision making through to help identify and understand the business plan to highlight the shortfalls. I think it D.
Is the right answer. Very good job. Excellent job. 12.
Which one of the following is not the responsibility of architectural board? Enforcing notes, decision making of the changes in architecture. Production of the governance meeting and production. Okay. Allocation of project resources.
That is the right answer. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Now next one. 13. Yeah.
Which one of the following best describes the architectural vision document? Okay. And describes the scope and roles for completion of architecture. And I think it was already there once. Same question. Agreement between the development partner. Responsible for the support for the mission of organization. High level description of how the new architectural vision document. Agreement between the two. Yeah. And this, how the new this. I think it's D, a set of quantitative statements outlining the requirements on the implementation.
Not exactly. The question is about architecture vision document.
Architectural vision document.
Now tell me, what is the architecture vision about?
The aspirational view of
What do they mean by aspirational view? What is the final target architecture I'm going to make? Correct?
correct.
Now, if you look at that, what exactly is that for a client? It's a new capability.
Correct.
Got it? So what is the answer here?
Yeah, basically the high level description of how
That is
the
right. Yeah, and that will address the concerns of the client. Correct?
correct.
Yeah. Next one, 14.
Which of the following provides the best description of TOGAF? Okay, process model, best practices and assets to assist in creation and updation of it. Abstract framework for development and standard and processes for the business architecture. Component collection of components organization. A reference model containing taxonomy and terminology. SAA, the process model best describe best practices and assets to assist in creation of updation of the enterprise architecture. That's it.
That is the right answer. Very good. 15.
Which ADM phase established the connection between the architectural organization and the implementation organization through the architectural contract? It is phase E.
Phase C, no.
Huh?
No.
Implement which idiom phase establish a connection between architectural organization and implementation. Implementation starts in F. Okay, sorry, F. F.
Implementation doesn't start in phase F. Where do you do the implementation?
If, when the letters, I can't understand. Remember
I know.
what is there
Yeah,
behind
but
that actually.
which phase do you do the implementation?
Huh?
Which phase implementation?
It is what is it change? I think it no F is E is the migration. F is migration, correct?
Correct.
And after that the implementation comes.
Correct.
Starts. G then.
Is the right answer. Not only that, it's an architecture contract. Where do you sign the architecture contract?
Architectural contract is signed at the beginning.
No, no. That is statement of work. Architecture contract.
Oh, architectural standard. What do you call that? It's A. Phase A. You sign the.
No, no. Statement of work you sign it phase A. Yeah.
Right.
Architecture contract, which phase do you sign?
Is E.
No. Architecture contract.
Oh, master. I'm getting confused now.
No. Before you implement, you have to
Yeah.
sign the contract, correct?
Yeah, that is then actually, is it F or G where we agreed?
That's right. Yeah. G is the right answer. Because
But that is called architectural contract. Huh?
that is architecture contract. I told you that.
Architectural contract for implementation.
Correct.
That is what I'm little getting. Architectural contract, I got confused with. Okay, the wording is there's no implementation there in that. Okay, it's called
Okay.
architectural contract in phase F, where we
G,
G,
not phase.
G,
F.
G, G, I have to remember.
Yeah. 16.
Which one of the following statement about requirement management phase is true? Which one of the following statement about a requirement management phase? The phase generated requirement for giving one ADM cycle using a business scenario technique. The phase manages the flow of requirements, storing them, feeding them in and out of other ADM phases. Okay, it's B.
Okay. And B, the right answer. Very good. Excellent job. Next one, 17.
Which of the following best describes a view? As prospective group, no, it's individual, a set of concern, the representation of a system from one set of concern, reusable node template. It's C.
Okay. C is the right answer. Very good. Excellent job. Very good. Next one, 18.
During the implementation of architecture, if the organization architectural definition and requirements are not suitable during implementation of architecture, okay, it's phase D. If the organization original architecture definition and requirements are not suitable, which of the following might be suitable to initiate additional alternative work? It's a change assessment or capability assessment requirement. It's change request if I understand, but just see requirement impact analysis, capability assessment, draft data description, change request statement of architecture work. It's a change request if I understand, because it's already developed during implementation of architecture. Okay, if the original architectural definition and requirements are not suitable, which of the following might be suitable for, okay, I think it's change request.
That is the right answer. Very good. Excellent job. 19.
Which one of the following does not describe the purpose of an architectural compliance review? Compliance is checking, okay. Ensure that the best practice is applied, not applied, correct, or not describes, okay. Determine the technical readiness of a project. Identify business transformation risk associated with the. Okay, identify where the architectural standards of needs modification. It's determining technical readiness of the project.
No, we know that. Technical readiness,
or identify error in the architecture project?
that also we do. Even in compliance, when you do a compliance review, look for any errors.
Yeah, that is identify error, correct?
Yeah, you do that. That is right. The question is which of the following does not describe.
Oh, does not. We don't do that actually. Ensure the best practices apply. I think identify business transformation risk associated with the architectural project.
That is the right answer because it is risk management.
Yeah, it's not part of a compliance, yes.
Correct.
Not confused according to TOGAF. Which of the following steps in phase B, C, D occurs before development of the baseline of the target? A sanitary reference model.
Steps.
Which, according to TOGAF, which of the following steps in phase B occurs before development of a baseline or target? It's gap analysis.
Gap analysis. No. Step number. Which of the following steps in phase B, C, and D occurs before development of base?
Which, according to TOGAF, which of the following steps in phase B, C, D occurs?
Hmm.
One second. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, now let me show you this. If you remember, please remember this one. B, C, and D, you have the same step.
Correct.
Here we go. Can you have a look at this?
Yeah. Select the
Number
reference model, viewpoint and tools. Develop a baseline business architecture description. Develop target business architecture description. Perform gap analysis. Define candidate roadmap. Component resolve impact across the architectural lines. Conduct formal stakeholder review. Finalize the business architecture. Create an architectural definition document. Okay. What was the question? Can you just please go to the question?
Sure.
It's third time in
Question number 1 minute.
the first tab.
Yeah.
Which of the following steps in phase B and C occurs before?
Yeah.
Create architectural definition document. Just the following steps in phase. Baseline and target architecture. Even baseline actually, that's the first step. So select a reference one. I think CA.
Okay. The right answer. Very good job.
It's quite confusing. It's not for sentence is not easy
The
to.
steps, you know the steps, right? That
No,
is
I know that, but selecting a reference model is the first step as you showed us.
correct. Yeah.
But development, they say, so I jumped to the actual development,
Yeah.
but it is actually
Yeah.
the baseline development itself
Yeah.
they're talking about.
So they're talking about not about software. Okay.
Correct. No, seriously, I should little come out of that world.
Correct. I know. Should become TOGAF centric. Correct. Now, I want to tell you this one. This
Mm,
paper I already shared with you question exercises. Now,
correct, I know.
something called the level one. There are two question papers there now, and I'll show you the page also. Here we go. And after the question, you have the answers. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. So this is examination one. Yeah. Then
Yeah.
you have the answers, then your examination two, like that. Now, only thing is, few questions are 9.2 and which I haven't covered also. So if you make 3 mistakes or 4 mistakes, don't leave that because it is not a talk of 10. Okay. Yeah. When you
Okay.
read that, you'll know. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. So no problem. So you can do this at home. Now, I'm going to tell you what is the new format of TOGAF.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we go. You can see the question paper on the screen. Can you see that?
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah. So it's the new format of the question paper. I'm going to show you how to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, it looks quite simple, but the same can be confusing sometimes. Okay. Now, this is the format of question. Few questions I want to discuss. For example, question number 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question number 2. It is a combination of so many questions together for a single answer.
Oh,
Yeah. So here, for example, in this type of question, if you know 2 of the answers, you can get a right answer. Got it?
okay. So
So let's have a
there
look.
has to be
First one, okay.
multiple choice.
From this 4, now answers
Yeah.
are given below that. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, architecture, vision, all the answers are given below. Now, from this 4, which definition is familiar for you? Tell me.
Which from this for what was the little go little above, please.
Sure.
What was the question?
From this 4 definition, which is familiar for you?
Which?
Yeah. Which one is familiar for you?
Okay,
From
it's
this 4
provide. Okay, it's architectural development cycle. Okay, it provides a summary of a change to the enterprise that will occur from successful deployment of a target. A summary of the joint agreement. Joint agreement between the development partners and sponsor. The quality and fitness for the purpose of architecture.
What is the joint agreement?
Joint agreement between the sponsors and generally the architectural team to deliver a specific
What exactly?
architecture. Is that correct?
Yeah, joint agreement is what? Is that?
It's a what is it? It's a contract.
It's a contract.
Yeah.
Got it? So you
Yeah.
got the second answer. Now, from this 4 answers, where does it show answer to his contract?
It's third one. Architecture contract.
Okay. And this particular one?
The first one, architectural vision. Yeah, that is also there.
Yeah. So the answer will be between A and C, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, one more you try to identify from the 4.
We have to give 3 answers.
No, no, not 3 answer. You just have to give the right order. Yeah. If you know one answer with this one answer, you cannot give the right order, right? Because you have 2 answers with the same contract, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
No, actually, if you ask me, answer should be D because request for
No,
architecture
how
work
can it
comes
be
in.
D?
Huh?
How can it be D?
Because there is a
Does
contract there.
architecture contract come into?
Next one is a contract, architectural
No.
document.
Contract has to be 2.
Oh, it's I still not understand the question format actually then.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, correct?
Correct.
One is second one, what we got correct is 2, right? So the
Yeah,
second answer should be contract, correct? Yeah,
correct.
got it.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, that means answer will be either A or C, correct?
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
get one more answer.
Okay. Okay. Now I understood. So basically breaking the overall this thing to figure it out which one is right.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. I think there's a little tricky. This one you're right. Uh, which one is it? First one, it provides a summary of change.
Okay, leave that one. You
Document
already read that before. Go to another answer.
that is sent for sponsoring on organization to articulate organization to trigger the start of architectural development. Okay, that is a request for architectural work. Its
Very good.
answer is A.
Yeah. Where do you find 3 requests for work? Which answer?
Where do you find?
Request for work at alphabet number 3.
Number 3, that is A. The request for work, request for architectural work A.
No, no. Request for architecture work should come in 3. Yep. Which answer does it come in 3?
In 1, A.
1, correct? So
Yeah.
2 was architecture contract. 3 is request for work, correct?
Correct.
Now, do you have request for work in 3 in any other answers? No.
No.
This is the right answer. So if you know 2 answers, you can get the entire answer correct. Got it?
Okay, now I understood. Basically, we have to get 2 answers right. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Got it? Yeah. Now next one.
Do you have one more of this kind I want to do?
Yeah, you can do it. While doing the paper, you can do it. This one, you know it, right? All the
Yeah.
ADM, correct? Now,
Yeah. Yeah.
next one. Yeah, see, similar questions are there. Then
Okay, they tried to confuse more little.
they will do that. They will do, because TOGAF is not very easy also.
No, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
TOGAF, as I told you, only 55% pass in the first attempt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Here one is there with you have to identify the phase looking at the outcome and output.
Ah, nice.
Okay, now that you can do, then the other one. Yeah. Another type of question is this one, same like what we did.
Okay.
Okay, now diagram will be there. So many diagrams will be there. Okay.
Oh, that diagram is very, very good.
What is this diagram about?
And this is about the continuum or this thing. Is it correct?
No,
Repository.
no, not repository.
Content framework.
Content framework it is.
Yeah.
But I showed you also. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
Content framework. Then this one about?
This is about okay. It's capability.
Correct. Okay, now you can do that. Okay, so you can do this question paper. Okay, now please remember the question paper for the final exam will be exactly same format. Got it?
Got it. Okay.
Can you do it, please, if you don't mind?
I'll do.
Yeah.
Can I do it right away?
Right away. You can do
Yes.
it. Okay, see how much you score. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't look for answer, nothing. Whatever you know, you just answer. Okay.
Okay. Shall I do it here and
Yeah,
tell you
no,
the
no,
answers?
no, I've shared the answer question with you and
Okay.
also the answer sheet. Okay. Check TOGAF 10 question paper and answer both I've shared. Don't look at the answer now. Do the question paper then. Okay.
Okay. I'll do.
So check if you got the question paper with you.
That's what I'm going to the mail just a minute.
Yeah, I think I sent the question paper separately day first today. I think so.
Okay.
Got the paper?
Okay. I got the paper,
Okay.
and there are two TOGAF 10, two questions and answers. Kindly download it, you mentioned. I downloaded it. There's many of them here.
Yeah. Got it means start doing it. Okay.
Yeah. One second.
Sure.
Just want to be sure that this what I have done got it on. Which one is it? One or two? Practice paper?
One.
One question and answers of a question I have to open now. Okay. I did. I'll share the screen for a moment. Is this the right one? I just
Yeah.
check once. I
Yes.
don't want to be doing
Check the
something
question
different.
that you discussed sometime back. Yeah, here we go. So check this question. Yeah. This is the first question.
What is the question? Okay. Page 5. Wait, one second. Page 5. Yeah, this is the right one. I have it.
Yeah. Start.
Shall I open the screen, share the screen and do it?
No, you can do it there yourself. Either
Okay.
write on a sheet of paper or notepad.
Yeah, I have a textbook actually I'm
Do that,
holding.
yeah. Once you
Yeah.
finish that, check for the answers and then let me know. Okay.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay. I'll go for a coffee and come back. Okay.
Yeah, please. Thank you. Isaac, you there? Isaac, if you're sleeping, I will open the answers and check if you want me to do. Isaac, if you're there. Are you there?
Did you mark your answer? Did you mark your answers?
No, I've just completed it and waiting.
Okay, okay, yeah. Just
Shall
mark
I
your
mark it?
answers. Answers are given after that. Okay, mark it.
Yeah, I'll mark it actually.
Yeah, I've shared the answers as well. Okay.
Did you share the answer as well?
Yes, yes, I've shared it.
Okay, I'll have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah, Isaac, you there?
Yeah, finished.
Yeah, I got 20 out of 40.
When your first attempt is good. Okay, so keep on practicing that, and maybe we'll try to get some online also questions also. Okay, so go through. You haven't practiced anything, that's why. Okay, so go through the content again and practice the questions again. Okay, you'll do it. And now the other question paper which I showed you, please practice that also. Okay, at home.
I'll do. Thank
Yeah,
you.
don't worry. Okay, so good for the first time. You're supposed to got 24. If you practice everything one day, sit and then do this same paper, you will score easily 30, 35.
I'll do that. Okay.
Okay, yeah, no worry. Yeah, so
Yeah.
same thing. What all we covered, you get question from that only. No worries. Yeah, only thing is the new format. You have to use little more brains because it's a little tricky. Okay.
Yeah. I'll definitely
The
do.
diagrams, I'm sure you haven't done well. The diagrams, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I'll do.
you get
I'll do.
used to the
And
diagrams.
principles and a couple of
Yeah,
things I need to go in depth.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
go through that actually. Yeah.
Go
Thank
through
you.
it.
It's
Yeah,
quite late for
right.
you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for me.
See.
Good
Okay.
night.